Well, hello again and welcome to Roland's Reviews. This is breaking news. All right, so here we go. I'll share this with you. I'll jump off and then I'll jump back on at 7 o'clock, I think. So let's listen. Karma is really rough. So, um, yeah, let's listen.
Foe pleaded not guilty to lying to Congress during a Senate hearing in 2020. Let's bring in Justice correspondent Scott McFarland now for a little context. Scott, what do you make of what's happened today?
Yeah, CBS News has confirmed, Maurice, that at least one federal criminal charge has been filed in the Eastern District of Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia, against Letitia James. The charge is unclear just yet. We know she was under investigation and accused by a member of the Trump administration of bank fraud for paperwork she signed while buying her niece a home in Norfolk, Virginia, which is also in the Eastern District of Virginia. She has denied that anything involved with the paperwork for that home purchase was mortgage fraud. But the case was approved by a grand jury in Alexandria, Virginia today. The case then heads to Norfolk, Virginia, which is the area of Virginia where the alleged crime took place. Tish James's case, though, comes not in a vacuum, but it comes just days after President Trump posted on social media to his attorney general that he thought Tish James should be charged with a crime, saying that justice needs to be served. She has been a longtime political rival of the president's. She brought a successful civil suit against then former President Trump in New York. Tish James has, again, denied any wrongdoing in relation to this matter, but the prosecution was handled by Lindsay Halligan. Who is Lindsay Halligan? She is the recently appointed U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia. She was a former White House aide for President Trump. She succeeded a different Trump appointee who did not bring forward a case against Letitia James. This is all very similar, Maurice, to what we saw with former FBI Director James Comey. The same grand jury in the same courthouse in Alexandria, Virginia, indicted James Comey on 2 federal charges, to which he pleaded not guilty yesterday. Now it appears they brought forward at least a charge unknown, against Tish James.
Okay, Scott. So now Tish James has to answer the charges at some point. What happens next?
Again, the case is going to shift from Alexandria, Virginia to Norfolk, Virginia. There's different courthouses in Virginia that the Department of Justice operates in. The grand jury was in Alexandria, but the case goes to Norfolk. And at some point after this charge surfaces in the court docket, after the indictment is publicly available, there will be some form of an initial or preliminary hearing, potentially an arraignment. That's something that likely happens in a matter of days. The Attorney General of New York would be a criminal defendant of the federal government in Virginia.
Okay, extraordinary to just hear you say those words. Scott McFarland, thank you. Let's go to the White House now. Nancy Cordes has been monitoring reaction there. Nancy, what are you hearing?
Maurice, we have asked the White House for official reaction now that Letitia James has been formally indicted. We haven't received it yet, but as you can imagine, the president is going to be thrilled to hear this because he has been pushing his Department of Justice to do exactly what they have done today. You put it up on the screen, that True Social from the president a couple of weeks ago that was directed to his attorney general saying, what about Letitia James? What about James Comey? What about Adam Schiff? These are 3 of his longtime political foes. Why aren't we going after them? They are all, in his words, guilty as hell, but nothing is going to be done. Well, now 2 of the 3 of those individuals are being indicted. And the president was asked the other day, Maurice, whether he fears that what is seen by many as his interference, putting his thumb on the scale, urging his own Department of Justice to go after these individuals, in some cases years after the incidents that he has construed as crimes. He says that he doesn't think that that is a problem, that he is well within his rights to do it, to say it, that in his view, these individuals are criminal actors and need to face the consequences. And when asked whether he thinks that it's going to be problematic for prosecutors as they try to proceed with these cases, he says he doesn't believe that that's going to be a problem, and he is simply exercising his First Amendment rights.
And Nancy, when critics call this an act of political retribution, or at least when they said that about the James Comey indictment, what are...
It's karma is rough. So remember, they were crashing out, doing the most, trying their best to incarcerate Trump, trying to bankrupt him. And you see how the tide has turned. How you doing, Nuck and Futz? My girls, I just jumped on for a few moments. I'm going to jump back off because I am going to be live at 7. But this was breaking news. So I said, what the heck? But yeah, welcome everyone. Jeremiah and Retro and Douglas, Joel, my girls. So this is karma. Yes, Nuck and Futz, leave people alone. And as we said in so many other videos, how you doing, Jetta Master? We said in so many other videos, all of these black politicians, these mayors, these governors, these race hustlers, they're crashing out, and they've been crashing out. They never stopped for the Democratic Party. And now that these indictments are coming down, guess what? The Democrats are not going to help you. You are on your own. And that's what people tried to, show them, but they would not listen. They were still following the Democratic agenda. And now all of these people who, how you doing, Gail, who tried their best to incarcerate Trump, and then, even they tried to unalive him. Now all of this is coming back on your doorstep. Hello, Gail says, God bless you. Another one bite. Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust. Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Say, hey, I'm going to get you too. Another one bites the dust. Woo! Yes. You may not pay what you owe, but you will reap what you sow. Yes, my girls, we've been saying that. Exactly. Here we go.
Folks at the White House saying, other than the president, what are they saying behind the scenes?
They typically point to people who were allies, are allies of President Trump, even President Trump himself, who were prosecuted, who were taken to court for various things over the past 10 years. And they would argue that that this is simply turnabout being fair play. They say that the president and people around him have been targeted for years, and now this is simply the other side facing the music. They believe that these are legitimate cases that need to see their day in court, even if the people who are being targeted, like James Comey has said.
Okay, how you doing, Beanie Nance? Haven't seen you in a while. What's good for the gander is good for the goose. Boom. Facts. Bill ABC TV, how you doing? All right, if you're enjoying the content and the conversation, do me one small favor. Hit that like button. We've been talking about this. Those of you who've been on the channel for a while, we've discussed this. All of these people who crashed out for the Democrats. Now, retribution is here. And the Democrats, you know what they're going to do. They're going to fade into the shrubs just like Homer Simpson. How you doing, Vicky? And people tried to warn them. Like I said, at least with Eric Adams, he saw the writing on the wall and he was like, oh boy, let me fall in line. And he did. But the rest of these people continued to crash out. And so whatever happens to them, don't come crying. Oh, we're being discriminated against. This is racism. You brought this on yourself listening to those Democrats. So I don't want to hear it. You had time to correct your errors. You chose not to because you thought for sure with everything that you were doing, there was no way that Trump was going to win again, right? Okay, how you doing, Threads of Hera? Good evening, JD. Hello. I was just going to jump on for a few moments, but now people are popping in. But yeah, this is what happens. All right, when you play with fire. And all of these people did everything that they could to stop this man. They never envisioned this man being back in office. How you doing, love? JD. Oh yeah. So I'm not sorry. Leave people alone and stop listening to the Democrats. Stop following their agenda because now look at you. Yes, Gail, keep singing, love. Boom. Correctional office, how you doing? Thank God for President Trump. Boom. Yes, hit that like button, folks. If you are not subscribed, today is your day to join the Rollins Reviews family. Let's listen to some more.
They insist that these are trumped up charges and an example of the president interfering with the legal process to try to get revenge.
Makes one wonder what happens next here. Okay, Nancy Cordes at the White House, thank you. Let's come back to Justice Correspondent Scott McFarland. You had a comparison here, Scott, to the Comey situation. What do you have?
Yeah, when you ask what's going to happen next, Maurice, you can take a look at the very symmetrical case against James Comey, who was mentioned in that same Truth Social post as Letitia James. James Comey yesterday, when he was arraigned in the federal court, not only pleaded not guilty, but his defense attorney said they are going to file a motion to get the case dismissed, arguing vindictive, selective prosecution. You can go to any federal courthouse in America and you'll find defendants each day saying they're being selectively or vindictively prosecuted. But this one, they argue, is different. The president name-checked these individuals to his attorney general, and in a matter of days, a hand-selected federal prosecutor with a close allegiance to the president herself went into the grand jury and secured an indictment. The U.S. attorney, Lindsay Halligan, did indeed successfully execute her argument. The grand jury found there was reason to hand up an indictment, but there could be a different type of case here, Maurice, a different type of argument for selective prosecution. James Comey's argument will be submitted to the court by October 20th.
Okay, Scott McFarland, thank you so much for that. It is easier to indict someone than it is to convict them. We'll keep that in mind as we watch this going forward. Once again, New York's Attorney General Letitia James has been indicted by a federal grand jury. No specific charge has been listed just yet, but our coverage will continue on CBS News 24/7, your local news, and tonight on the CBS Evening News. This has been a CBS News Special Report. I'm Maurice Dubois. We'll see you later.
And so I actually Googled it as soon as the charges came down, and allegedly it is mortgage fraud. If you remember, if you've been here, I actually did a video on that. And if it were one of us, we would be indicted and probably thrown in jail. So I'm just saying, folks, hey, we knew this was coming. And stop crashing out for the Democrats, because now look at where you are, and they're not coming to your rescue. They're not. Even remember before Jim Crow Joe, even before he left office, he was asked to exonerate. How you doing, Rusty? I commented you were on another page, another YouTuber's channel, and I left you a comment, love. They should have withheld naming any charges, the same that they did to Trump. Boom. But all of this is coming. It's crashing down on all of these people. My girls, because of evildoers, nor be envious of the wicked, for there will be no prospect for the evil man. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. And every day, it seems, more and more evil is being exposed. So again, stop what you're doing. Stop crashing out, and I'll see if I can get some more info for you. And so now you're left on your own. Thank God for ICE. Boom. Robert, prosecute her to the fullest extent of the law. Robert, if it were you, if it were me, that's what they would do to us. So no special privileges. And how you doing, Greg? Yes, you do. All of these people. And they had time to try and go make amends. Eric Adams did. He sure did. So all of these other people just continued to crash out. And now look, what did crashing out for the Democrats get you? Nothing. And so I'm going to put, like I said, I was not going to jump on. I was going to jump on at 7 for another. How you doing, Gypsy? For another live stream, but this happened, and I just got home, so I'm like, well, I'll jump on, because I thought, all the subscribers are at work, and they won't have time. But you all jumped on here. Thank you for your support. A lot of you are new here, but we've been talking about this. We knew this was coming down. And where's Jim Crow Joe, the Curry Queen, all of these people? Where are they? They are nowhere to be found. Yes, Gypsy, welcome, love. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, how you doing? P11B3. Yes, I'm glad you found me. Hey, welcome. Yes, we knew this was coming. Beanie Nance, she's going to need it. Betty Harrison, how are you? Fret not thyself because of evildoers, they shall get their reward, said the Lord of hosts. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to read this, and of course, this is still a developing story. And I'll just go over this. Let me see, where are we here? All right. And so, folks, and if you look at, now she's not a young person, so you would think that she would have enough sense to try and correct the situation, right? And she did not. She chose not to do that. She kept following the script of the Democratic Party. And all of these dominoes are going to fall. Comey, all of these people. And it's happening right before our eyes. A lot of you are new here. Go back and look at a lot of my older videos. We said this was coming. Joel, my dad was Green Beret. I was taught what? Yes, Joel. Gypsy, I didn't expect it today. But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Eric Adams was like illegal self-deporting. He knew what was going. Yeah, he knew he was going to be in the same predicament. So he said, okay, let me get on board with Trump. But the rest of these people kept following the Democratic agenda. About time they indicted Rasputin's. Anthony gave her a name, Rasputia. I'm doing great, Anthony. You're making me laugh. I just got home from work. I have a live stream scheduled for 7. Yeah, Gypsy, I'll take it. In reference to the boots on the ground, the National Guard, they are actually patrolling the ICE facility in I think it's Broadview, Illinois. And so that's the live stream that I was going to do. And then this happened. I'm like, wait, what? All right. Oh boy. If you are enjoying our content, do me one small favor. It won't cost you anything. Hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss our content. We are actively preparing for the 2026 midterms. Right now, Jim Crow Joe is singing Mammy Like El Josie. Jason, let's be clear. Jim Crow Joe doesn't even know where he is or who he is. And only God knows what that man is singing. All right, so let me go over this. This is a developing news story. We know this. The news just broke. New York Attorney General Letitia James was indicted on federal fraud charges by a grand jury in the Eastern District of Virginia on Thursday, October 9th, 2025. The charges stem from allegations of mortgage fraud and were brought after pressure from President Trump. All right. So remember when she was going after him and he was spending all these millions of dollars? I wish I could be in front of her right now because, you know, she has a big hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. She has a big donkey head on her right now. And so the referral, allegations and investigation. The case began in April 2025 with a criminal referral to the Justice Department from William Pulte, director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency. And basically, folks, what she did, she put, how you doing, Tammy? Hitting the light, but thank you. She put her father down as her husband. Now, all of you who've ever purchased a home before in the past, you know, you have to pay more or less depending on if you list it as a primary residence or secondary residents. How you doing, Phyllis? Phyllis said that Letitia needs anger management. Boom. Tammy, how are you, love? Tammy says, God does not sleep. Tammy, last time I checked, he does not. So all of these people and all of you in the comment section right now, you tell me, what are your thoughts about all of these people, these Democrats, these black Democratic shields, these black preachers, NAACP, BLM, all of these people? Everything is crashing down right now as we speak. How you doing, Tina? Yeah, long time. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. That's not a mistake. Right, Rusty? Exactly. We knew this was coming. We just did not know when. So, where are we here? So she did, okay, she told that lie that her father was her husband. And I did a video on that. It's been a while. But she did that to secure a lower interest rate, because if you're purchasing a home for your to be your primary residence, the interest rate is different than, say, if you're purchasing it for to be a secondary residence. And those of you in the chat that have purchased a home before, type it in the comment section if you're already aware of that. You cannot scream for justice and be unjust. It doesn't work that way. Boom. Gail, you're absolutely right. Yes. Hit that like button, folks. Hit that like button. All right. So James's response, James's lawyer has stated that she made an error. Okay, so look at this, folks. And this is what drives me crazy. James's lawyer has stated she made an error. So not only did she commit fraud, her attorneys are lying for her. How you doing, Sky Queen? She made an error on a form related to the home purchase that had no significance and was quickly rectified. How do you write down that your father is your husband? I'll wait. Someone type it in the comments section. I've never done that. Anyone? Phyllis, I own a home but didn't know about higher interest rate. Phyllis, I know because I've been there, done that. That's how I know that. Yeah. And they always ask you when you're purchasing a home, they always want to know, is this is it going to be a primary residence? If not, woo, Sky Queen, there's at least 1% higher interest rate for a non-primary building. Sky Queen knows, yes. Those of you who purchased a home, and some of you, it may have been a long time ago since you purchased your home, but yeah, I know. I know a little bit about real estate, and that's a very important question. They want to know because there's a difference in interest rates. Ronnie, I doubt that she was just committing fraud. She wanted a lower interest rate. That's what she was trying to do. So her lawyer is telling these lies and notice he doesn't mention, oh, well, she didn't mean to put her father down as her husband. So you see how they're not being honest with us here. Big Cat, meow. How are you, love? Hello, Big Cat. Thank you for the super chat, Big Cat. I am now sending you some kitty cats in the comment section, Big Cat. Thank you so much for your support. Why is it always an error? Phyllis, I'm pinning this. Phyllis, pinning that message. Phyllis, please say it again for the people in the back. Why is it always an error? Oh my God, true statement. When a political person does it, but it's a crime when common people do it. Phyllis, I wish I had your address. I would send you a Roland's Reviews channel t-shirt. Yes. When they do something, oh, it's an error. When we do it, it's a crime. So 2 standards, 2 sets of rules. Boom. Jasmine Crockett, Bonnie Willis, Robert, they're all going down. They shielded as hard as they could for that Democratic Party. Now they're dropping like dominoes, right? Thank you, Big Cat. Meow. Tammy, no error allowed for anyone else. Tammy, yes. When we do something, we just regular Americans, we don't have that leeway. We can't make mistakes. We wind up in jail. So lose me with that nonsense. Pena, how you doing? 1958. Joel, Grandpa taught me if you can't pay it in full cash, you can't afford it. Yeah, Joel, I've heard the old people say that too. Oh my God, yeah, old people, they don't like debt. Shift, oh yeah, Shift is next on the hit list. Yes, Ronnie, as I was researching this, oh, they're going after Shift now. You can look at him and tell him something's wrong with that guy. I've never had a new car or truck either. Snowmobiles and motorcycles, yes. Oh, okay, Joel. I've had car loans, truck loans, and I have a home loan now. So, yes, Tina. So, where are the Democrats that she was shilling for? Where are they now? Someone type it in the comment section. Nowhere to be found. Wow. OMG. Yes, I heard if you can't afford to lose it, you broke. Big Cat, you've been around some old folks like I have. Yes, those I'm telling you, if you listen and think back, reminisce to all those things that the old folks used to tell us, now that you're older, you're like, oh my God, they were absolutely correct. Jason, I'm telling you, she went to the Bilderberg meeting. Stacey Abrams is going to run in 2028. If she's not in jail, she was scamming too. So we'll see. They're all going down. All of them are going down. Hey, one of my favorite songs by Bruce Springsteen. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down, 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 down. How many of you remember that? Jet lag. We gon' jet out of line. Don't carry me too far away. Whoa, we gon' jet out of line. How you doing, jet lag? Karma train. Hey, jet lag. She gonna ride the karma train. She gonna ride the crazy train. And hey, my tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. Oh my God, yeah. So why can't they be deported like the rest of the criminals? My girls, good point. They've also accused the Justice Department of. Now look at this. Is this not the pot calling the kettle? Look at this, folks. Look at this. Look. Where have we seen or heard this before, folks? Letitia James and her attorney are accusing Trump, right? And the Justice Department of manufacturing a bogus criminal case as a political vendetta. I forgot. Someone remind me, please. Yes, Gail, deport. Jason, yeah, car wash. Rolls Royce. I'm going down. I'm going down. 'Cause you ain't around. Baby, my whole world's been so down. Turnabout's fair play. Jeremiah, yes. Karma, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. I love it would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. A red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. A little rust gives a truck some street crew. Okay, Sky Queen. So yeah, I cannot believe that they fixed their mouth to say this. I have to read this again. I cannot believe this. Those of you just coming in, if you will, hit that little like button. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe. And we welcome you to the Rollins Reviews family. If you're new here, type a 1 in the comment section because we need to give you some Rollins Reviews channel love. Oh my God. I'm still trying. Forgive me, folks. I'm still trying to process James's response. because I can't believe she said this. Forgive me, but James's lawyer has stated that she made an error on a form related to the home purchase that had no significance and was quickly rectified. Greg, you still laughing at me, love? They have also accused the Justice Department of manufacturing a bogus criminal case as a political vendetta. Is this not what they did to Trump? Tina, now that she's been indicted, will they please take that big back black woman out of Times Square? Big back, big back, big back, big back. Might just buy a Big Mac. Will they please take down that big back black woman that looks like Tisha James? Oh, big cat. They act like we don't remember what the Dems were up to. Yes. Sky Queen's laughing. Right. What they're claiming, that's what they did to Trump. She did, Omar. She said she was married to father. Yeah, they're all crooked. And I'm sick of it. I'm with Phyllis and my girls. When they do something, it was an oversight. It was an error. When we do it, clink, clink, they put the handcuffs on us and take us to jail. And I'm sick of it. It's not right. Trump's involvement. The indictment follows repeated calls from President Trump to prosecute his political opponents, including James, who successfully pursued a civil fraud case against the Trump organization. And we know why she did it. She did it because her Democratic slave masters told her to do that. She was following the script. Right? And now she's crying. Throwing rocks and hiding your hands will not help you in this case because we know what you did. The whole world saw what you did to that man. Now, don't come crying to us. And you know they're going to throw the race card that, they're already talking about he's doing this because she's a black woman. Sorry, lose me with that. The Rollins Reviews channel has canceled the Victimhood Olympics 2025 and beyond. Ken, Biden will kick her fat butt under the bus. Ken, that's all he ever did. He despises black people, but they love him. Make it make sense. SL, how you doing? Yes, SL, are you new here? She did the same thing to Trump. You can only cry wolf so long before you get bit. Boom. Yes, Xavier, prosecute Jackson. All of these people are going down, Ken. Yes. SL, you're new here. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Everyone, let's give SL a nice, warm Rollins Reviews hug. We're giving you virtual hugs. And here, I'm speaking to you now, and I'm giving you some hearts here. Okay? Ken, he used them all. He despises black people. He puts black people, well, he did, in position so black people would vote. Black Americans would vote for them. But when they got into trouble, go ask the former mayor of Baltimore, Miss what's her name? Mosley. She did some fraud too. And they asked before he left office if he would pardon her. Do you think if he pardoned her, I did, and I've never met the woman. Yes, welcome, SL. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Our channel was an older channel with Generation Xers as well as baby boomers. We are no nonsense, and we call out the hypocrisy of the left. That's what we do. We are actively preparing for the 2026 midterms. We cannot lose ground because if we do, they're going to try and block everything that Trump tries to do. You know that. Yes, jet lag. Yes, ZG, justice. Yes. Oh, those of you just joining the chat, her lawyer says, it was an error. If you believe, how many of you believe, if you believe that it was an error, type Type it in the comment section. Oh, she made a simple mistake. Tijuana border jumper. Dang, what did I miss? I played the video and now I'm reading everyone's comments. I'm going over the lies from Big Tish. Oh, you're a baby. SL's a baby boomer. Boom. Woohoo! Yes, we love our baby boomers. Yes, ZG. I sang a couple of songs. Kentucky Fried Mama. Hello. Vote red, Kentucky Fried Mama. All our new folks. Yeah, right, Phyllis. On this channel, our mantra is do not vote blue, no matter who. Vote red instead. Boom. That's what we say. How you doing, Baldwin Birds? We are sick and tired of the left ignoring Americans, never doing anything for Americans. They have committed nothing but treason against the American people, and we're sick and tired, and we're fed up. Where are we? Attorney generals, right? Tina. Okay, she's saying it was an error. Well, what was Mobley's excuse? And now Adam Schiff. Oh, so they all just made an error. Okay, sure. Yes, SL. Yes, SL. I have people that come on here. Oh, you're being paid by Trump. Trump has not sent me anything. I don't like ignorance, and I don't like people being misled, lied to, and gaslighted. That's why I'm on this mission. Me and all 74 of you in this chat section right now, we have to continue together to expose the dirty Democrats. Yes, Democrat. Yes, vote red, but research their past too. Tijuana. Yes. Hey, if you check out their voting record, we have too many rhinos. So if their voting record does not jive, no. I do not have a problem. Yes, SL, I do not have a problem not voting. If both candidates are a little bit shaky, and as Tijuana said, if some rhinos are there, I'm not voting for rhinos. I'm not. Tammy said absolutely. Oh, Kentucky Fried Mama, how you like me now? Boom. That's Cool Mo D from 1980. Is it 4 or 5? Oh my God. Okay, Kentucky Fried Mama, you took me back way back. I love it. Yes. And so I can't believe what she did to Trump. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to say. I'm very rarely am I speechless, but I am kind of speechless. I can't believe she's doing this. We can't fix stupid, but we can refuse to be part of it. Boom. Yes, Sky Queen lying about a primary residence. Yes. Sky Queen. Well, okay. She's saying it was an error. Why are they all doing it? Oh, so they're all just making an error. They're all making the same error. Oh, okay. And I'm supposed to believe that, right? Okay. Right. Thank you, my girls. Cool Mo D. She tried to take his business. They had that man spending millions of dollars in lawyer fees. Oh, why can't President Trump say error and move on? What do you mean, Tijuana? Tijuana, I don't know what you're telling me, honey. Tell me the rest of it. Unless I missed it, I'm sorry. YouTube will have to. Oh yeah, Ken. YouTube, yeah. You just say BIT, and we'll know what you mean. Yeah, if you have a word like that to say, just half of it, and we'll get it. YouTube is just you know how they are. No problem, Ken. You're fine, love. You're fine, Ken. You are fine. Yeah. We just don't want YouTube to block. YouTube will stop you from making comments. It's not me. It would be YouTube. And then you'll think, hey, what's wrong? My comments aren't showing up. But that's what they'll do, love. So my moderators are trying to save you from being thrown in YouTube jail. He can claim error. I I was afraid to ask Tijuana what he meant. Oh my God, I can't with you, Tijuana. Robert, Ms. Rowland showed that the Homer Simpson. Oh, you know I'm going to, Robert. I still have it pulled up. I never shut that. I never shut it down. I am just so flabbergasted. I'm trying to process this. So let me go on further. Prior investigation stalled. Federal prosecutors initially did not believe there was enough evidence for a conviction. However, Trump later installed his personal attorney, Lindsay Halligan, as the acting U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, and the case proceeded. James Comey indictment. And we remember what he did, 86-47. Like we are stupid. How you doing, Teresa? You know I will, girl. You know I will. And they're just evil, incarnate. Oh, those of you who are enjoying this content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you have it on all notifications because we are ratcheting up the pressure as we prepare for the 2026 midterms. So, yeah. James Comey, he's out here doing and saying when he did the 86-47 on his Twitter page, oh, I didn't know what that meant. Yeah, sure. Okay. Comey is not my homie. Put a hat on the record. Yeah. It wasn't YouTube, Joel. That's why you don't. Okay, Joel. Yeah, Joel, I think no hurt feelings. No. We're too old for that, right, my girls? Those are my teenage students that, oh, you hurt my feel. We're all older. We're Generation Xers. We are boomers. You can't hurt our feelings because we don't wear our feelings on our shoulders. I just found your channel today and I love it here. Jet Lag, you're new here. Wait a minute, Jet. Hold on, Jet. Everyone give Jet Lag a warm Roland's Reviews hug. There you go, Jet Lag. Welcome. I'm glad you like it here. We're very engaging with our chat. We have a good time. And we need more people to help us expose the hypocrisy of the left. And I love it. Everything is being exposed. As I told you, every day, another layer of the onion is being peeled back. Yes, welcome, Jet Lag. You're welcome. Let's Dance is finally happening. How sad they still don't get it. Gail, it is. Right, Gypsy. Right. We're older. You can't hurt our feelings. Like trolls try to come in here and call me names or call someone else names. We don't get mad and curse them out. Hey, the moderators just blocked them. We keep having fun. We don't let anyone raid on our parade. Oh my God. Phyllis, Jet Lag, we have fun here. I only been here a few weeks and I love it. Phyllis, we love it that you love it and we love you. Boom. Woohoo! So it is happening, folks. And don't any of you don't feel sorry for these people. Yeah, Ken, honey bunny. That's right. I'll be your honey buddy. This is what they deserve. Lanita, how you doing? Old lady, you're brave. Okay, Teresa. Hey, we like the old people are the people with the sense. They have the brains. I look to older people. They're intelligent, right? And Gail Boomer here called everything already. Make up a new one. Yes, Rusty. I love a good troll. Let me know when you want Rusty to unleash. Oh, Rusty, yeah. I'll unleash you on the trolls. And we're in here trying to have a good time, and then they'll come in, some loser in their parents' basement with nothing else to do. You know, they want to come in and rain on our parade. So we get them out of here. How you doing, Connie? Voter fraud. Gypsy. Yeah. Primary residence. Yes, this is a game they're all playing. But we can't, as regular American citizens, we can't do that. And that's not right. But okay. We know how the game is played. The exact charges in the indictment have not yet been made public. Those of you just coming in, it's related to the mortgage fraud. And I can scroll because I have so many new people. I can scroll and find the video I did if you want to know all about the mortgage fraud that she allegedly committed. All right. Connie, yes. Connie, I read her excuse was that it was an error. That's what the lie she's telling. And she said, let me scroll so you can see it because you're just joining us here. Oh my God. Right here, I'll highlight all of the new folks. I'm going to highlight that so you can see the lie. This is her excuse. Now you tell me what your thoughts are. I've given my review. I know it's a lie from the pits of you know where, Hades. Oh, ZG. You got it, love. I try to make your day when I can. Big Cat, I miss Trump walking out of court in New York every day saying Tish and the judge were sicko. Yeah. Phyllis said, I thought she was being indicted for being an angry, ugly woman. Phyllis is new here and she's already been around my girl. My girls is rubbing off on some people. Oh my God, I love it. OMG. Jet lag. Her error was like Bill Clinton smoking weed. Yeah, he didn't inhale. Every time they're caught, they just tell a lie. Tina, boom. Yes. What else has she been fraudulent about? Lanita, big back Tisha is a mean, fugly woman. That's why she was so hateful towards Trump. Yeah, she's miserable. And she tried her best to listen to her Democratic slave masters. They were trying to ruin that man. They were trying to destroy that man. He's president again. And look at where you are. Sucks to be you. How do you have your dad pretend he is your husband? And that was an error. Police. Thank you, Gail. Yes. Agent said he inhaled. Boom. We know you're not a Democrat, Agent. You told the truth. That Trump mugshot meant a lot to a lot of people. It's while they went, yeah. Yes. Big Cat. Yes. And everything they tried to do to that man, that made people love him more. Gail said that's the second charge for being ugly. I feel it. Phyllis, you're going to be right. You're going to fit in on this channel. I love it. Phyllis says she is so miserable home daddy wouldn't marry. No. Seems like New York is about to get a taste of Democratic reality. If they elect that Mandami guy, woo. And why do we have all these Muslims in our government? That is wrong on many levels. Charlie checking in from Wisconsin. All right, the cheeseheads. How you doing, Charlie? Those of you who are here, if you're enjoying the content, hit that like button. Also, if you will, hit that subscribe button so you can get more great content. So, you reap what you sow. And when you mistreat people, it comes back. Kentucky Fried Mama. Democratic dirty tricks come home to roost. Yes, they do. So they crash out for the Democrats. And now look at what it has gotten them. Nothing. But problems. That's it. And no matter how much you try to tell them, hey, they won't listen. So, all I can say is someone tell me the group and someone tell me the year. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Gypsy. How you doing, T. Lawrence? The only place to find more truth than Roland's reviews is in the Bible. Oh, thank you, T. Lawrence. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, love. Oh, my God. I have to send you a couple of hearts for that. Thank you so much, love. Gypsy, it's usually the dim slinging insults, but today feels different. Old girl Tish deserves the med today. Yeah. Right. How you doing, Jagalo? Yes, AC/DC 1976. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Yes, and that's what's going on, folks. And now they're all, how you doing, Marga? They're all being exposed. They're all being exposed. I'm not crying. And again, this is because Trump is racist. He's going after all these black women. Stop it. Don't want to hear it. Yes, Xavier. Yes. Oh my God. So I don't want to hear about your misogyny and your racism coming from Trump. I don't want you have to own up to what you did to that man. You never expected that man to be in a position of power. Now you have to pay. What's that in the Bible? Be sure your sins will find you out. Hey, sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. And I'm not crying for anyone. I'm not marching for anyone. I'm not. You did this. You had time. And once he was elected, you kept on talking trash. And you didn't expect this? Come on. That's right, P. Greg. What's done in the dark will be brought to the light. Rusty every time. It may take years, but it always comes out. All right, here it is. Prior investigation stalled. Okay, I read that. So we're done. And I've already played the video. You all are killing me, Roland. Every time you start singing, I start dancing. LOL, this is taking long. Yes, I'm killing you softly with his song, killing me softly with his song. R.I.P. Roberta Flack. Yes. Lanita, the Dems are like roaches running scared when the lights are on in the dirt. Yeah, you turn the lights on, they all flee. Yeah. Facts. Oh my God. I'm trying to wash dishes. Poor Gail. Gail, are we stopping you from doing what you need to do, love? You know why? Because we knew this was coming. We were prepared for it. And this chat as it relates to Democrats, Gail, you already know. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price, I know. I've seen it before. Happens all the time. All right, who am I singing? You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. Joe, early Pink Floyd. Yes. Foreigner. Boom. What's up, Lord Jammer? How are you, love? Hit that like button, folks. So, yeah, I'm just saying. She had time. She chose not to make a change. She continued her verbal attacks on President Trump. And so all I can say is she was trying to be a jukebox hero with stars in her eyes. Be a jukebox hero. Yeah. And it didn't work out too well. Big Tish. So that's her fault. Nothing we can do about that. What she needs to do, what she should have done, she didn't do. Charlie. Lord Jammer, Foreigner. Oh, yes. Oh, you know I love Foreigner. Yes. So what she wanted, she couldn't get. She wanted, like the Democrats wanted, to destroy the man. Had no clue that that man would be back in office. See why you have to be nice to people? That's why. That's why you have to be nice to people, folks. We don't know. When you release this evil into the environment, it comes back and you get it back worse. Yes. Oh, Connie. Wonder who's crying now. Journey, it's been a mystery, but still they try to see why something good can hurt so bad. Yes, that's Journey. Woo! Marga, you missed it. We said that big back black woman is Letitia James. It is. Yes, it is. No, they don't want to say it, but we know that it is. And I jumped on. This wasn't my original live. I jumped on because it was breaking news, and I thought everyone was still at work, but I jumped on and everyone just joined in. So here I am. Bonnie Willis, she's going down too. Stacey Abrams, all of them. Yes, that is one thing I will have to disagree with Trump on. I will never get tired of winning. Boom. We are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep on fighting to the end. Fun fact, I played that in my classroom today. Yes, I have a student that requested it. I was playing my Rolling Stones, and the student said, "Why don't you play Queen?" And I said, "I got you." Yes, Gail, you were waiting for me. Yes, I've been waiting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. Rusty, yes. I love Freddie. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon Johnson, all of these criminals. That's why I jumped on, because I wanted to be with you. There's a new sun horizon. In your eyes, I see horizon. That will keep me realizing you're the biggest part of me. Need your loving here beside me. Need it close enough to guide me. I've been hoping you would find me. You're the biggest part of me. Make a wish, baby, and I will make it come true. Make a wish. Yes, Ambrosia. Woo! Make a wish, girl. I lost my voice because I was singing in my classroom today, so now my voice is gone for you. Sorry. See, I'm trying, my girls. I was singing Cashmere by Led Zeppelin. And Anthony told, okay, Anthony, I'll stop. I will. Anthony, I lost my voice today because I was singing in my classroom, and now my voice is gone. Next time I'll save it for you guys so it'll sound a little bit better, Anthony. But I tried, Anthony. I teach agri-science applications. I teach animal science 1 and 2. I teach honors food science. Yeah, I teach all. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I can do that. Love you too, Anthony. Anthony, when I get my voice back, I'll sound better, love. But yeah, I was singing Zeppelin, and I was singing Axl Rose, Guns N' Roses, and I just went too far. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, my favorite Supertramp song. Let me see. When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful, a miracle. Oh, it was beautiful, magical. And the birds in the trees, well, they'd be singing so happily, oh, joyfully, oh, playfully, watching me. I think the Logical song is my favorite. But then they sent me away to teach me how to be sensible, logical, or responsible, practical. Yeah. Logical song. That's my favorite song. Yeah. Yes, Jeremiah. Yes, Jammer. Yes, that's my favorite Supertramp song. And I love Supertramp. All right, we are 2 likes away from 100. Can I get 2 more likes? And I'll jump off and jump back on about 7:30. Can I get 2 more likes? Yes. Oh my God. I lost my voice. You wait till I see my students tomorrow. I lost my voice singing to those students, my students. Oh. Yes. If I can get 2 more likes, I am 2 away from 100. Woo! I don't know what's wrong with it. It looks evil. Gypsy, you want me to make a playlist? I'll show you my Apple playlist. Now I have to tell you, my new people, my Rolling Stones are my favorite group, so I have more of their music than anyone else. So, but if you like the Stones, you'll love it. You'll love it. All right. I just got an alert. The U.S. is sending 200 troops to Israel to help support and monitor the ceasefire deal in Gaza. So those of you keeping on top of that situation, yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. Did we get to all right, we got 100 likes. Yes. So I'll get off because I know many of you are just getting off from work. So I'll jump back on probably maybe about 7. Is 7:30 okay with everyone? You're right, Retro. Yes, Phyllis, we're living in scary times. Roland, you're in a marathon. You can go potty, grab a sandwich, and come back. We will wait. Gail! Gail, I love you. Gail, but see, I still have to go. I have to close this one down because my other one for Chicago is set up already. Yeah, it's set up for 7, but I got to go feed the cats. The deer are starting to eat my flowers, so I need to put some food out for them so they'll leave my flowers alone. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Greg. Oh my God. So they are learning, right? These Democrats are learning. God bless. Yeah, God bless you too. Yes. All night. She was a young American. Young American. She was a younger. Now, you know, I love David Bowie. Woo! Gypsy, yes. And you see your gypsy. Oh my God. Fleetwood Mac. Woo! All right. All I can say, I love you more than I can say. Whoa, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I'll love you twice as much tomorrow. Whoa, love you more than I can say. Oh, don't you know I need you so? Oh, tell me, please, I have to know. Do you mean to make me cry? No, Joel, that was a myth. Tube Steak, how you doing? That was Leo Sayer. Yes, agent. All I can say is the rest of these Dems, these libs, Lord Jammer, it's Leo Sayer, baby. You make me feel like dancing. I want to dance the night away. I feel like dancing. Oh, dancing. Oh, dance the night away. That's Leo Sayer. Gail, finish your dish. Woo! Oh, Jaggalo, right. All right. So the rest of these people that have done all of this to Trump. Yes, Beverly, I'll jump back on about 7:30 left. All I can say is They better watch themselves and they better go try to make amends. Yes, thank you for the likes. Because Trump is on to them. He's watching them. The FBI, the feds are watching them. Okay? Oh, yeah, Gail. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, they'll be watching you every single day. Every word you say. Yes, expose, expose, expose. Every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. Oh, yeah. How my poor heart aches. Every step you take. Yes, I'm a stoner. Yes, I'm a rolling stoner, Tina. You know it. Yes. SL, that's what we do here. We have fun, we share information, and we go back to a time where America didn't have all this wokeness. So I murder the hits. Oldies but goodies. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So I'll jump off now and jump back on. I know it says 7. I'll go in and change it to 7:30 so you can have time to do whatever you need to do, because a lot of you jumped on here and I know you have things to do. Agent, I don't think so. All right. Kathy Hochul, yes. Robert, yes. All of these Democrats. Trump, indict them all for treason against the American people, please, sir. SL, you're with it? Woohoo! Yes. How about, is 7:30 okay? Type it in the comment section. Is 7:30 okay? Type it in, say, type a 1 if 7:30 works for you. And I'll get off now and then you have time to run around and do some stuff. Type a 1 in the comment section if 7:30 is okay. Okay, I'll change it to 7:30. All right. SL, all the new folks, make sure you come back. I talked to Prosperity. We texted earlier. She went out to the facility of where ICE, where the National Guard is, leaving breadcrumbs. How you doing, love? If you're enjoying it, hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button, love. We're glad you're here. Leaving breadcrumbs. I think you're new here. So before I leave, I'm going to share some Roland's Reviews love with you. All right. And I'll jump back on at 7:30, folks. Okay. So go ahead and do what you need to do. Grab a bite to eat. In my case, hey, feed your animals. That's what I'm going to do. Feed your animals. And I'll be back, I promise, at 7:30. I'll get on right now and change that, okay? All right, everyone said 7:30 is okay. Okay, I'll change it. Okay, I love you. Be safe, and I'll see you at 7:30. All right? Yes, love you all. Yes, I do too. Be safe, folks. Please like and sub. Thank you, Agent Orange. And I'll talk to you in the comment section right now until you leave. But I'll definitely see you all at 7:30. All right, Gypsy.